1 milk and a water.
Yes.
Sounds correct.
Coming
Yes,
right up.
thank you.
And she goes around the corner. She goes around back to go work on that. And
Is the cafe very populated?
no, it's actually kind of empty at this time.
That's good.
Onyx
So
walks over to
there's not really a big crowd.
the table in the darkest corner.
God damn it.
So dark.
It's actually kind of this. It's kind of
It's a
difficult.
well-lit room.
It's a pretty well lit room.
Yes, but he looks and he figures
I'm
out
guessing he takes, like-
which corner is like 3 shades darker than the rest of them, and goes over there.
I'm guessing that he just takes his cloak, right, and like covers up the lamp over the table.
He's like
So it's just a
Aragorn.
shiny
And,
light.
he's like Aragorn in Fellowship of the Ring at the beginning, you know? Just the ranger in the tavern, you can't see his face.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah,
let's just
yep.
sit down, guys.
A moment later, she comes back with a little tray. 3 cups of chamomile tea, a single glass of milk, and a glass of water. And she just sets them down on the table in front of you guys.
Never asked for this.
You did put poison in one of these, right?
No, that would be bad for business.
I never asked for this.
I grab my milk. I grab my milk and hold it close, and like put my other hand over top of it and like look at him.
So, Iris, what's up with the jumpsuit suit?
It's a flight suit,
It's hot.
and she takes a swig of the milk.
The tea, that is.
Is it just for is it something that you just use for your jetpack, or is it? There any special
Well,
meaning why you
part
like
of
that
it-
particular jumpsuit?
Part of it is just because, well, in flight, so I don't shear my arms off or anything or get wind burns. Part of it is also because I can use it when I build crap, because then I don't get dirty, and also
Shamrock, please.
stab myself.
Just drinking my tea while we're talking. So, where were you guys before Beacon?
I was just about to ask the same, actually.
I've been around.
Here and there.
My family lives in a menagerie.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting living there. A lot of faunus.
I can't remember where I came from.
That sounds like there's
Great.
a
We
story
got an
behind
easy
that.
pick.
I'm pretty sure it was Vacuo. Pretty sure.
Was there a lot of sand? Because if it was, it probably was Vacuo.
Yeah. I should call my
Well, it
family.
could be menagerie, because menagerie's got a lot of dusty, wilderness. I think it's called a grassland, but not a grassland because it's more dust than grass.
Savannah?
True.
Iris takes a drink. Yeah, something like
I
that.
think it's more deserty. I'll have to ask my family. I can't remember my family. Fuck. I'm sure they're on my scroll
Well,
somewhere.
Apparently, Shamrock has the memory of a goldfish.
So,
hey, do you remember what your name is?
Shamrock Regalia? I mean, I could just look in a
I
phone
lean
book
over-
for other Regalias.
I'll lean over towards Panzer and go, wasn't he called Rusty last week? Was Rusty last week?
that would have been yesterday.
I don't really
No, it's
care.
the weekend now.
I don't really
No, that is
care.
true. That is true. So,
Shit, my cover.
and start sharing and goes, well, I was raised outside of the Kingdom of El in a small little village, but I started traveling around with a huntsman named Silverbrosh from Atlas. I've been pretty much everywhere, but for about the last year or so, I've been on my own. I got accepted to Beacon and came here to try to be a huntsman. I want to try to make the world a better place.
So, let me get this straight. You didn't come from an academy. I'm pretty sure that Shamrock didn't come from an academy either.
Hey, I came from.
Did anyone here come from an academy at all?
I came from a place. It had a school.
No.
I can't remember it right now, but whatever.
So
No
Shamrock
academy.
came from an academy.
As
Just
far
like-
as his memory goes, I wouldn't cite that as definite.
But it's a possibility.
It's a
one
possibility.
of my schools.
Yeah,
And
they
if an
created-
amnesia can get into this academy, I'm pretty sure anyone can.
Well, you can get in this academy purely based on your fighting ability. I mean, I think there's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
15
there's an
year old
instant.
girl that got in here too.
Excuse me, what was
So,
that?
Yeah.
A 15-year-old girl apparently was accepted this year.
Yeah, I'm looking right at her and I stare at Crimson.
Ooh.
Hey,
Casually sips tea.
Okay, Kermit.
That ain't none of my business though. So. Shit.
I-
damn, Kermit.
We did so well last week together. I mean, when we first came into contact with each other. Come on, can we go back to that?
well, we were threatened by, a king
Grim?
like Taijutsu, but that seems like a bit of a circumstantial modifier for why we had to
So-
fight together.
What you're saying is we should go back to the Viridian Forest and just camp out there.
Emerald
No.
I
Forest.
like the way that you're talking, Panzer.
No.
Emerald Forest.
Yeah, it's the Emerald
That's
Forest.
weird.
Viridian's Pokemon.
Viridian's Pokemon, right?
I mean, what is this? What is this Pokemon? you speak
Viridian City.
of? Anyways,
I'm on the road to Viridian City.
Does Onyx get his
So-
refill?
Onyx.
So back
uh,
back in
Lily
character.
comes in a bit miffed that you're calling her a waitress because she's the only one that works here, and just kind of refills your glass and
Well,
walks back.
He never actually called her a waitress. He raised his hand, caught her
Listen.
attention, and motioned at his cup. He never said
Okay,
a word.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just
fair
could
enough.
I just couldn't
No.
remember her. I couldn't remember her name, and
It's,
so I just
her
wrote
name is
waitress.
Lily.
We're
Lily.
at Lily's cafe.
So-
I'm gonna take
Lily's
a guess
leaves and
that
beans.
she's called.
All right, Lily.
So
Okay.
Iris looks at Crimson and goes, "Yeah, as well as we got off last time when we fought in the forest. Yeah, that was because we just met each other. I gotta extend some professional respect because we both are here for the same thing. But then you gotta be an a-hole about the whole volunteering us thing to teach us a lesson or whatever. That just ain't cool, man.
Also,
So I
Alright,
sip
I'm
my milk
sorry.
again.
I'd like to make it apparent that you could consider me somewhat a reminder of the lethality of that situation. Just saying.
Yes. And I am sorry about that. I promise I'll never
But it
do
wasn't
that
you.
again. No, I'm talking about I'm talking to Iris.
Oh, my bad.
So I apologize. I'll never do anything like that again.
Next
So-
week.
Better not.
The next episode of
3 hours later.
Crimson
Girl.
pushes Iris off of a cliff and takes her jetpack.
Mm.
You'll be fine. Anyway,
The jetpack suddenly makes Crimson fly forward and then just shuts off, making him fall even faster with the weight of metal on him.
I'm good with that.
Man,
Anyway,
So you guys,
Sense.
hold on. I may have been asleep or unconscious, but y'all fought a king. What? King.
King Taijutsu, you know those big two-headed snakes? We fought one of those, and you were
Yeah.
asleep.
no,
Why not
actually, at the time when the king came up, none of you saw it, but Shamrock actually kind of backed away from the fight and didn't participate at all.
And
I mean, he
hit
still got the experience, but like, it seemed like he was very apprehensive about taking part in any of this.
Yeah.
Thanks, GM, for throwing me under the bus.
Listen, dude,
Anyway,
it was the thing. It was the
I
thing
know
that
it's the
it
thing.
had, and
know
it
it's the thing.
came in. It just happened to come into play like that.
I
so
know it's a,
That oversized worm didn't see what it had coming.
yeah, it didn't really do any damage to us. We did really well in that fight.
I
so-
did really well in that.
Oh yeah, you guys were flawless.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
7 missed
shots,
shots, so.
Panzer chimes in about how she was
the only one to hit it.
the MVP.
Yeah, I
Did
think
it with
I
a
think
similar-
Panzer was the only one that actually
I
managed
hit
to
it,
land a
just didn't
blow.
break through its armor.
Oh yeah, Crimson damaged it, but Panzer was
Okay.
the only one that was like firing off shots at it.
In its mouth. You know. As
Anyway,
you do.
So, Onyx, where are you from? You didn't say anything. Come on, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Fail. Family dead. House fire years ago.
Ouch.
Shrugs.
Why do you want to be a huntsman?
I do.
For what reason? Just for the money, the glory, the travel?
To make up for my past.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Cryptic. I like it. Sips tea.
So as you guys continue conversation, enjoying your tea or your water or your milk or whatever you ordered, you hear the bell above the door ring, and a very well dressed individual walks in. Not exactly like the man you saw on the news, but it's pretty
Perception
similar.
check?
It's kind of similar. Perception? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. When he walks in, Lily immediately like straightens
I'll make a
up,
perception
kind of
check.
forces a smile.
I don't
okay.
care.
Jeez,
God
dude.
dang it!
Okay, Whedon. Huh, man.
Iris doesn't even know someone came into the room.
You're too busy sipping your tea.
I think Iris just dozed off.
What the heck? Are you
It's pretty-
dead?
I'm too busy still looking.
It was pretty
frustrated
relaxing
at
tea.
Crimson.
Anyways, once he walks in, Lily immediately like straightens up and kind of forces a smile, like as the man goes, "Lily, so good to see you today. The gardener, what brings you in today?" I can't do different voices on the fly. I'm sure you know already. Oh, well, as you can see, business has been a little slow lately. Pretty sure you can wait to the end of the month, right? The one known as the gardener chuckles. Lily, Lilith. It's already been a couple of weeks since your deadline. If you can't pay in time, I fear horribly for what may happen to your business. Lily falls silent and pales a bit.
Do we hear this? Like, are we overhearing
I
this?
mean, you're like
I hear this.
I was assuming you're at a table like across from the counter. That's where he walked up to. And the gunner continues, "I'll be expecting the money in 1 week, not the end of the month."
Iris narrows her eyes, like after hearing this,
Hey, you
and
guys.
she stands up.
No.
He
You guys
doesn't
are
re-
down
he
the
doesn't
street.
he doesn't acknowledge you as he just leaves. And as he
I
does,
want
I'm
to. Can I follow him a little bit and like put my arm around him? Be like, hey, buddy, what's up? Got my
I'm gonna
milk in
walk
my
up
other hand.
to Lily.
let's start with the
Well-
gunner first.
Okay.
He suddenly feels an arm around his shoulders. "Can I help you?"
Like, hey, buddy, what's up? What's going on?
I'm just here doing business. How are you?
She
I'm
got to
assuming
take
one
her
of the
stress
customers.
out.
It's a strange kind of business, you know, threatening a what she called a bartender or something like that. Yeah, whatever she is.
No.
For money. Like,
No. That was just.
oh, you think I didn't overhear that? Oh
No,
man, you
I
gotta
was
work
just
on
worried. No, it was
slick
the
about
tax
it.
it was a tax on the cafe. I didn't want her to be late on her
Really,
payments.
really,
Just came
really.
from
You got a
my-
badge for that? I wanna roll a
Is
deception
that a
check to
wait,
make
is that a
make
thing?
him think. I
That's
want to
being
make
a
a deception
bachelor.
check
If
to
he's a landlord.
make him think that I am actually part of, or like I know that there is a badge or something related to it.
Oh boy, I gotta see this.
If
Nope.
he's a,
I want
if
to
he's
check
a
him
landlord,
into thinking that he has to show a badge to really is part of the law.
Deception. Do it.
Not. Oh my god, my rolls are terrible today. I'm like,
He kind of
yeah,
get
don't you really need a badge for that?
he gives you a smile like, "I'm sorry. I don't think you know that we don't need badges."